What's up, sugaring community? This is SDC, also known as Fast Freddy, and today's video is going to be about qualify your sugar baby. I've said this a bunch of times before. The state of mind of a lot of sugar daddies coming to the site. I think the ideal is everyone wants to think, oh, this is like a Dorian Gray thing, like there's these rich, high-value men that want high-value women, and unfortunately, that's not the case. A lot of sugar daddies on here are on the site, or any sugar daddy site, are usually betas. And I'll admit I'm trying my best to transition into an alpha, but I do have beta tendencies. So that means there's a little bit of a confidence issue, a little bit of scarcity, etc. So the guys on the site are kind of desperate. Once you get a little bit of attention from a beautiful girl, you want to see them ASAP, you want to hang out, you want to hook up ASAP, and it just doesn't work that way. There are girls, if you're looking for a hooker or a prostitute, my disclaimer is no offense to them, I'm not looking for that. But if you are, then fine. Yeah, you will run into sex workers that are willing to see you ASAP and then just take you for your money. If you feel like that's what you want, then that's then go for it. Don't qualify, and just get what you can get. My feeling is I want a quality connection. I want a quality sugar baby. I don't want quantity. It'd be great to have many quality sugar babies, but I'm not necessarily looking for quantity over quality. So you want to qualify your sugar babies. You want to make sure that you guys' needs are aligned, etc. So I just to give you some examples, I've been in cases where, I've met sugar babies, and I don't usually PPM for meet and greets, just because then a bunch of girls are gonna, girls sometimes they just have a bunch of dinners, make a bunch of money, and they don't get into arrangements. They're just basically using guys for dinners and money. So I don't do that. But again, I've had cases where I've met girls, they expect payment for dates, they expect payment for a meet and greet. And we never discussed it, and that causes contention. I've had cases where I've traveled super far, hours maybe, to meet a girl, thinking that we're gonna have fun, and we just don't click. And then you've now traveled a bunch of hours, and you've now wasted your time. I've also had cases where, you meet a girl, everything's great, you guys really connect, and then all of a sudden your idea of the rate and or allowance doesn't match up. So you guys are having fun, you guys really would be great in an arrangement, but the numbers aren't there. So that's what I'm saying is, honestly, I would have now I actually do have like a several tiered qualification process similar to sales, where first is texting very little, not texting, getting to know the person, but really qualifying texting, trying to understand what they're looking for, understand what a good arrangement is, and then I'm trying to make sure that my minimum requirements at that point have been pretty much met. Then from there, I'll jump onto a phone call. I will not jump into a meet and greet right away, especially if it's far away. You could potentially be risking, headache, waste of time, energy. Especially if you're going to be meeting and qualifying a lot of sugar babies, you don't want to jump right into a meet and greet. So what I'll do is I'll jump on the phone call, and that way you can even build rapport on the phone call. You can even build rapport on the phone, which is a little bit nice. Girls get to hear your voice, know that you're the real deal. You get to hear them. Sometimes girls are great on paper, they're great on text. Then when you get to know them, they're like wet noodles. They don't, they're cold fishes. They can't hold a conversation. They can't answer questions. There's really nothing there. And again, some guys might be cool with that. I'm not. It's not fun at all. I don't care how physical or sexual they are. If there's no connection there, it's not a match. And so again, you can get that from a phone call, and then the worst case scenarios are scammers. They'll tell you what they want on the text. By the time you get, you get them somewhere, whether it's, a meet and greet, or worst case scenario in a hotel room or at your apartment, then and then at that point you're kind of stuck, especially if you're getting hot and heavy and things like that, and then all of a sudden they leverage that and use that as a negotiation. Oh no, I'm not going to do this unless you pay this or whatever. Then you're stuck. So it's important to really qualify a sugar baby. So again, what I'll do is I'll text them, email them maybe a little bit just to get the basics requirements down. Then I will get them on a phone call. Again, more clarification on requirements. Just chop it up a little bit more, talk to them a little bit more, build a little bit more rapport. If it feels good on the phone and on paper, then even a meet and greet, I won't even start the arrangement there. We start with a meet and greet. Preferably, now you got to feel this out. I'll admit I kind of make exceptions here, but you feel it out. Maybe you want to start with coffee first. Again, girls, sometimes I've had this happen to me. They send you pictures look fine. You get to Starbucks, they look nothing like their pictures. No offense, but they're very unattractive subjectively, or something like that. So qualify these girls. And again, don't be very careful in terms of if you're gonna do a meet and greet at your apartment. I've done it before where I've meeted and greeted at my apartment, but I'm usually really sure that the pictures are accurate, pictures are current. The pictures are so, stunning that there's no ambiguity, and they seem like a cool person on the phone. Then I might start the meet and greet at my apartment, but otherwise I'm usually meeting for coffee, etc. And then from there, if it really clicks, then you can move it on. Why don't you come over? Do you want to have fun, etc. But again, I just want to stress: do not rush into things. Really qualify your prospects. And that is my time. Make sure to like and subscribe. Sugar daddies, comment below. Sugar babies, comment below. Give your feedback. Love to hear stories from you. Otherwise, I will talk to you later. Bye.